Okay, what is going on, CYPRX YouTubers? As always, if you're new to the YouTube page and you're interested in learning about cryptocurrencies, commodities, indices, foreign exchange, how to trade them utilizing technical analysis, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. In today's video breakdown, you guys, I'm going to give you at the end of this YouTube video, simple instructions on how you can partake in the CYPRX Casper $100 giveaway. So stick around for that towards the end of this video. In this video, we're going to cover some fundamentals on Casper, why I'm extremely bullish on Casper, some price predictions for the upcoming future, some very interesting levels to pay attention to. And I'm going to give you guys an updated price action analysis on where we are currently at now. Okay. So if that interests you, stick around for this video, smash that thumbs up button. It really does help boost the YouTube algorithm. Guys, really do appreciate guys and gals. Okay. I know that we got to say that kind of stuff now. So it's not just guys. I do apologize for using that when I'm talking to the general public. It's just a way of flowing with the conversation. But when I say guys, I mean everybody in general. Okay. So guys and gals, I really do appreciate the love and the support that everybody's been showing this channel. We're almost at 3,000 YouTube subscribers. With that being said, we will do a 500 Casper giveaway. Okay, so we're going to give away 500 Casper tokens once we reach 5,000 YouTube subscribers. All right, so blessings to you guys all. Let's boost the YouTube algorithm. If you guys are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so now. So before I get started on this updated price action analysis, where I think Casper is going to go, this is a little bit of something that I drew on the charts. I'm going to go over this here in just a second. Some areas of interest to potentially break and hold above to see any type of bullish confirmation and potential downside risk that we could see in the near future. Before I get into all of that, I'm just going to go over some things and some articles that I found on Twitter that I really want to read to you guys. Another reason why I'm so extremely bullish on Casper, and it is all based off of utility, the use case that Casper has, the future potential, it replacing Ethereum, and things that I've gone over in the past on this YouTube channel before. So I was going, just looking over the Twitter space, okay, because there is valid information on Twitter, and, it is a way for us as a civilization to share information, okay? So I do check it out from time to time, but Dr. Casper Coin tweeted this out. This was tweeted out, let's see, January 25th, 2022. On Friday, Casper Labs, a blockchain software firm, announced a partnership with China's blockchain-based service network, BSN. Now, I know that other YouTubers have covered this, but I want to give you guys a perspective on why this is extremely crucial to the growth of Casper and the future potential that it has via the use cases and things of that nature, right? So an excellent partnership has arrived. Soon, Casper will be at your service for all countries of the world. I reviewed the partnership for you. Look at this, all right? So reading this picture that he has, what is Casper? The Casper Network is the first live, and again, when I'm reading stuff, I want you guys to pay attention to important key phrases and important vocabulary, okay? So the Casper Network is the first live proof-of-stake blockchain built off the Casper CBC specification. Casper is designed to accelerate enterprise and developer adoption of blockchain technology today and evolve to meet user needs in the future, all right? So again, they're talking about meeting adoption needs today and progressing for future needs as well. Look at this. Look at the vocabulary. Why Casper? Casper was built off the original CBC Casper specifications designed by Ethereum developers. Businesses can choose to build private or permissioned applications on the network. Casper's POS architecture will enable sharding, database scaling solutions. This is so extremely interesting. Okay, again, based off blockchain technology and things of that nature, I'm going to go to an article, okay, that I read to you guys in the previous video that I uploaded to this one, okay? And just paying attention to the last segment here, okay? The future of wealth management lies in digital assets and blockchain technology. Okay, look at this. Lies in digital assets and blockchain technology, the future. Look at this. Look at the correlation, okay? The first proof of stake, okay? Blockchain technology. Casper to become blockchain choice of the city of Fuzhou, China. You guys see what this, you guys see the integration that's happening. Okay, again, look at this. The mass adoption of blockchain technology today and evolve to meet user needs in the future. Do you guys see the correlation? Okay, again, I can't give you guys my personal opinion. I can only read this stuff to you guys and you guys have to piece this stuff together, but you guys see the correlation and everything that I'm trying to show you guys. Now check this out, okay? I know that a lot of people have covered this article as well, but why is it extremely significant? What does it have to do with replacing Ethereum? And in past YouTube videos, I've told you guys that I think personally Casper is the new Ethereum. It is going to replace Ethereum, and I'm going to show you guys that here. So Casperholic, CSPR, tweeted out this article, Casper Labs to become blockchain of choice for the city of Fuzhou, China. This is the same article. All right, I went ahead and I clicked this, and I want you guys to look at The most significant part of this article, now there's been other YouTubers who have covered this article, but this is what I want to talk about, this piece of information right here. Look at this sentence and look at what I'm telling you guys. As told by stakeholders, the partnership's main goal is to enable BSN to gain from Casper scalability, security, and decentralization, as well as the use of open permission blockchain OBP protocol to eliminate the need for using cryptocurrencies to pay for gas fees. This is extremely crucial. Why? And replacing Ethereum. Why? Because Ethereum's gas fees are insane right now. Okay, that means the banking institutions, if they want to send $250 million in Ethereum, they're going to get charged a lot of money. But if they decide to utilize the Casper network and send it via Casper token, guess what? It's not going to be the same transaction. They're going to get so much more bang for their buck. So by partnering with Casper, the BSN gains from Casper scalability, security, and decentralization. The use of OPP eliminated the use of cryptocurrencies to pay for gas fees. All combined, this makes it much simpler for developers in and around Fuzhou, China, again, to generate, and I hope that I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm butchering that, okay? To generate public and private blockchain applications at lower costs. Okay, so if you don't know what Ethereum gas fees are, check this out right here. What are Ethereum gas fees? If you're new to the crypto space and you don't understand, it's whenever you send, a cryptocurrency transaction via the Ethereum network, they charge you a fee for it. And then this is explaining that. Casper token has designed a protocol that eliminates that. Okay, and banking institutions, private investors are catching on. Now remember, I gave you guys in the previous video, if you haven't watched the previous YouTube video that I just uploaded, go watch that, go check that out, the one that was uploaded prior to this one, okay? And look at when I talk about the stages that we're at in this cryptocurrency market, the testing phase, the baby phase, the infant phase, right? When everybody's dipping their toes into the water. Imagine years from now, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, how big Casper is going to be if Casper, replaced Ethereum and overcame Ethereum's market cap with where it's at currently right now. And just to give you guys an overall perspective of what that would look like, look at this, okay? If Casper Network had Ethereum's market cap, and this is all, again, just hypothetical speculation, but if it is to replace Ethereum, again, based off of no gas fees or cheaper gas fees, it's less expensive to send. Banking institutions go from Ethereum to Casper. They're like, why would we want to pay gas fees? Why would we want to pay all these fees and charges when Casper is more secure and faster and cheaper? They're going to transition. Remember, Ethereum and Bitcoin was the infant phase. They're still going to be important players in the future. Don't get me wrong. They're always going to be, in the top 10, top 15. But they're not going to be number one and number two like they are now in the infant stage. Okay, so understand that and understand how many Casper tokens you hold, because look at this. If one Casper token had a Ethereum market cap, one Casper token would be worth $92, an upside of 1,031x. Okay, now a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, 1,031x, but guys, Ethereum's market cap is only $285.2 billion right now. And if you guys saw the previous video, trillions of dollars. I'm expecting the cryptocurrency market cap to be anywhere from 10 to 30 trillion dollars in the next, let's just go conservative, 5 to 10 years. If we already made it to $3 trillion, once this ISO 222 integration comes into fruition from November 2022 to the end of 2025, it is going to be insane the amount of money that is going to be dumped into this cryptocurrency market. And for Casper to reach $285.2 billion market cap is very, very realistic in the future, especially if everything that Casper Labs is doing holds strong. Everything that Casper Labs is providing to banking institutions and private investors comes into fruition, which is lower gas fees. So a gas fee is something all users must pay in order to perform any function on the Ethereum blockchain. And this is just to read this little tiny snippet from this article just to touch up on what a gas fee is. And look at this. Look at the vocabulary again. Paying attention, the devil's in the details. There is no such thing as free lunch. Don't get me wrong. Okay, whoever wrote this article has no idea what Casper is, right? So what happens when people that are writing these articles start to read about Casper and start to dive deeper into that project? They're going to rephrase this stuff, guys, because there is such thing as free lunch, and it's Casper Network. You guys get what I'm saying? Now, there's other cryptocurrencies as well that are doing this, but Casper is one of those cryptocurrencies. Okay, so just to finish out this little tiny statement right here before we get into the technical analysis breakdown, no such thing as a free transaction. If spending $5 to receive 20 at an ATM can be frustrating, imagine spending 100 to send 500 or receive a PNG of a penguin. While it might seem a steep example, that can sometimes be the case in order to send a transaction or perform a function in Ethereum's network. Again, this is a fault that Ethereum has. Okay, and unlike the case with ATM fees, there's no way the Ethereum network will refund you your gas fees at the end of the month. So what is gas? Gas is the term or the amount of ether, the native cryptocurrency of Ethereum, required by the network for a user to interact with the network. These fees are used to compensate Ethereum miners for the energy required to verify a transaction and for providing a layer of security to the Ethereum network by making it too expensive for malicious users to spam the network. And, projects like Casper are getting rid of all this. Okay, things are revolutionizing, things are changing and evolving, and I'm telling you guys, Casper is one of those projects. I know that you guys have seen other YouTubers cover this, and I'm trying to go into as much detail as I potentially can without getting flagged from YouTube. Okay, so and then on top of that, here's some good news. All right, and I don't know if any other channels are covering this, but I just thought that I'd throw that out there. If you're in the United States, you can buy Casper on Uphold and crypto.com. There are a couple of other exchanges, but those are the ones that I'm familiar with. All right, and look, now I saw this integration on my crypto.com account. I got a notification this morning, so I came to look at the Twitter space, and look at this. This was posted 10 hours ago. Great news for investors in the United States. Casper is now available for you to purchase on crypto.com. Okay, I told you guys in previous YouTube videos, mass adoption is part of the phase. Phase what? Phase 1 is the infant stage. Banking institutions, private investors start pumping money, millions and billions of dollars, right? The early stage. Then we have phase 2. Retail speculators that missed the initial listing of Casper, that didn't get in on the very, very beginning of it, are now able to get in, and price is still at a low price. Okay, it's still at a low considerably where it is going to go in the future. Okay, now again, this isn't investing advice. I can't tell you guys to buy or sell Casper, but I know I am. Why? Because downside risk, okay, if we look at where Casper's at right now, it is at freaking 8 cents. I mean, the risk to reward, even if it does just go to $1, let's just say hypothetically speaking, right? I know how many Casper tokens I have, and I'll tell you what, the amount of money that I've put into Casper, compared to where my portfolio will go if it even just reaches $1.50 is insane. Okay, so and that's just to say the least. And now let's just talk about those higher targets of $92, but that's far-fetched for right now. That's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay, let's just say Casper token even ran back up to some of these resistance levels where we can see that there's sell positions and liquidity above these highs. The market eventually one day is going to need to grab that money. Okay, and all of these highs, the highest one, the highest candlestick body from the ICO listing was at around $4.50 if we zoom into this area over here. Okay, and that's right here. There is a sell position that exists in the form of liquidity above these highs. You have to accept that, and one day the market is going to come and fill all of the imbalance in this candle and occupy the space up here. Now, when to say that's going to happen, who knows? Nobody's a magic guru, okay? Nobody's going to, predict that accurately. It's impossible to do. All we can do as retail speculators is, hop on the moving train or sit on the sidelines. And I know that I'm going to be one of those individuals that's on the moving train. That's for dang sure. Okay. So anyways, all right, going over some technical aspects of what we could see. Right now, this is my overall bias. I don't see a lot of buying pressure picking up because of the overall global macroeconomic perspective right now of the world, the state of the world. There's political uncertainty going on. The world's on the brink of war right now with Russia and the Ukraine and the United States and the UK, all that drama that's going on right now. There's, COVID still going on. There's just so much fear still pumping through investors. Now, could that already be pre-programmed and pre-priced into the market? Yes, of course it could. And if that's the case, and this is the bottom, right? Which I don't expect it to be the bottom. I don't think that it is. I think that there's still some liquidity down in these lower areas of each and every single cryptocurrency, XRP, HBAR, Casper, Bitcoin, that need to be taken. And what do I mean by that? We can see here this form of a trend line trading idea, ideology, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. We know that buy positions exist beneath these lows. Now, the market is so significantly low right now, I don't see why it wouldn't come and target those areas before going higher. It just makes so much logical sense for the market to do that. And if it does do that, oh my gosh, I'll tell you what, I would rather that happen where the market does dump one more time so I can load up on more positions and it pulls back into a further discounted price and then go higher, because you have to understand the more liquidity that the market grabs, the higher the rally is going to be when it does take place. And that's proven fact. Okay, the more money the market accumulates and then grabs in the form of stop loss positions or liquidity over leveraged positions down in this area, then the market will have more momentum to boost back to the upside. So As of right now, some areas and targets that I'll be looking for if, again, that is a big if, the price of Casper does drop. My first buy limit is around 6.5 cents. So I have a buy limit set at 6.5 cents. And then underneath of that, my next target will be, and my last target, my last buy position on Casper, if it does happen and come into fruition, will be 5.5 cents. Okay. So if price does end up, I have some students in the CYPRX community that are looking for Casper to come all the way down here into this area. That's the 3 cent region. And that would be a full grab and scoop of any liquidity that exists beneath these lows. And we've talked about this in the CyPRX community. And, we're aware of what's going to happen if that does. We would need to see Bitcoin drop below, $30,000 and head towards $20,000. That would then confirm this bearish move. So pay attention and be mindful of that. Okay. But as of where we're at right now, okay, you guys can see that temporarily, let me get rid of these drawings for you guys. Okay, temporarily right now, we are creating a higher low that has led to a new high. Now, again, I think that this is building liquidity in the form of trend lines where the market's going to continue to pull back and rally and pull back and create trend line liquidity, and then eventually grab liquidity from the upside and then dump again. That could also be a scenario. So with that being said, before you get any type of bullish confirmation and you're like, okay, Casper is reversing and I can put in safe buy positions. If you're one of those individuals that likes to invest, more on the safer side of things and you like confirmation, what do we need to see? We need to obviously see this current low hold in the form of a supportive region where price does not break back below and give a confirmational close beneath the low that it's currently creating. And we need to see this hold and start to create higher highs. So where are those price targets at? They are at the supply region of, if you want to call it supply and demand, wherever the institutional and private investing order came in was right here where we can see price made a lower high before the dump of break of structure. That is at around 11 cents. Okay, so that's the first bullish target that we need to overcome on Casper. Maybe potentially enter back into this consolidation range between 11 and 13 cents, and then see some type of reaccumulation, and then see the market break out, break the 13-cent region, hold above that as a supportive region, and then go higher. And until we see those two things happen at 11 cents, okay, and 13 cents, and price action maintain above the area of consolidation that we accumulated in and then redistributed or distributed out of, okay? Once we dropped off the face of the earth in December on that one Friday when Bitcoin melted, okay, you guys know, if you've watched any of my Casper videos, we consolidated for literally like an entire month and a half. That was crazy, and I know that it was painful. But hopefully you guys were able to catch those lows at 11 cents, and I kept giving you guys those bearish targets to load up on Casper positions. That was a nice area to load up on positions, because if price did hold this area, again, when we were operating in this part of the market space, that would have been a very nice significant return on any investment to the upside, right? So now anybody that has holdings in this 11.5 cent or 11 cent area, in order for any gains on your portfolio, we need to see the market come back above here. So those should be your immediate targets, whether you're going to be a break-even trader or you're going to hold long term, right? So 11 cents is what to look for to the upside, 13 cents. If we get a bullish confirmational close that breaks above 13.5 cents and goes to target that 18 cent region, I think that Casper is going to completely flip the handle, and we're going to see a peak back above the high that was created on the last day of November. I don't know if you guys remember, all the way back in Casper price action when we were here and we were able to catch this bullish scalp. Okay. A break above 18 cents and a confirmational hold and close above will make way for new price action. Anywhere between 25 and 36 cents was our first initial bullish target. Above the 36 cent region, we gave 40 to 55 cents. Okay. Now, you guys have gotten my downside perspective. You guys have gotten my upside perspective. Without further ado, if you guys want to participate in the $100 Casper giveaway, I don't even know. Let me do some math real quick and explain to you guys how many tokens that's going to give you real fast. Okay. So if we do 100 divided by what the price of Casper is right now, 0.0, let's just round it off to 8. That'll give you 1,250 tokens of Casper. Okay. So if you guys want to partake in that giveaway, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the YouTube channel. So make sure that you hit that subscription button, hit that notification bell for me. I can't really determine whether you hit the notification bell or not, but I'd like it if you did. And then in the comments down below, comment CYPRX 100, all caps. So that's CYPRX, CYPRX 100, all caps, in the description down below. And I will pick over the weekend one lucky YouTube subscriber to win the $100 giveaway. I will reach out to you via personal, message. I'll give you guys my email whenever I do pick the YouTube winner, and we will exchange means of transactions, and I will send you a $100 in Casper token. Okay, so blessings to you guys all. Again, that is CYPRX 100 in the comments in the description down below, and you must be a YouTube subscriber. Blessings to you guys all. Very easy and simplistic to participate. I hope that you guys enjoy the video breakdown so far. This YouTube channel is such a blessing, and I'm happy that I'm able to have a community where I can share this information to you guys and hopefully enlighten some individuals. Again, this isn't investing advice. I'm not telling you guys to buy any kind of dip. I've just given you guys parameters and targets to pay attention to if price, and again, that's if price does continue further down into those areas, what to look for. Okay, and then as well, price targets higher, what to look for to get any type of bullish confirmation. You guys have seen the fundamental breakdown. I've been here with you guys. I got to get off here. Blessings to you all. I hope that everybody has an amazing and a safe weekend. As always, be vigilant, be cognizant, be aware of your surroundings, and I will see you guys in the next video breakdown.